We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Remember to join us on Tuesday evening, June 24 at 6 o'clock Jamaica time. Our in-house immigration lawyer, Mrs. Esther Makiti Griffin, she'll be here and she'll be discussing some serious immigration issues. Tell a friend. If you tell a friend, say Tuesday evening they should join us at 6 p.m. Jamaica time. Don't miss it. Queen Beverly, today is your birthday. My friend, a happy birthday to you. I hope that you are enjoying your birthday in Florida as we speak. Let's hope that today you're going to be having a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. So, coming up after the news reports, 6 persons, to include 3 adult females and 3 children, they were killed in a fiery clash in the state of Florida. After the news reports, I'm going to be talking to one of the females' father-in-law to get a better understanding of what took place. You're not going to want to miss this conversation. Stand by for that. In the news today, the Negril police, they have arrested and charged a well-known raper bull and thief for the offenses of burglary and larceny, assault at common law, and assault with intent to rape. His name is Jason Rowe, but he's popularly known as Giraffe or Panty Man. He is 45 years old and he's living at Tankil in the Negril area of Westmoreland. The allegation is that on Tuesday morning, May 22, about 2 o'clock, a 23-year-old female, she was asleep at her home at Whitehall in Negril when she was awoken by the heat inside her bedroom. She made checks and she realized that the fan in the room was turned off. When she looked, there was Panty Man lying on her bed next to a young female family member who was sleeping on the bed with her. Panty Man, he pulled a knife from his waistband, got up off the bed and stood in front of the female with his dirty prick in his hand. He placed the knife to the female's neck and ordered her to take off her clothes. The female, she acted calm and she pulled down her shorts halfway. She then sat on the edge of the bed because she had a plan. Panty Man, believing that in bingo, he made a mistake and he moved the knife from the female's neck and put it back inside his waistband. The female, she then mustered up all her strength and she used both feet to kick Panty Man. He fell to the ground and the female, she screamed out. Panty Man, he then got up and he ran out of the house. By this time, other family members woke up. Checks were made and it was revealed that Panty Man, he entered the house by using a screwdriver to pry open the window to the female's bedroom. It was also realized that the female's purse containing important documents were stolen. A report was made to the police who began searching for Panty Man, and last weekend he was picked up by the police. On Friday, he was placed on an identification parade where he was positively identified. As a result, he was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, detectives in KlLLNG, they've arrested and charged a Mushet High School student for breaking into the Wakefield Primary School and thieving some items. This is after she and another youngster who is much younger than her were caught in the act. Her name is Alicia Scott and she's living at Peel Street in the Falmouth area of KlLLNG. Reports are that on Friday afternoon, June 20. The administrators at the Wakefield Primary School, they securely locked it up and went away. Early yesterday morning, Saturday, June 21, about minutes to 2 o'clock, a team of police officers, they were on patrol in the area when they observed some strange activities over the Wakefield Primary School. As a result, the officers, they went over there to investigate. 2 persons were seen leaving the school through an open window. The 2 youngsters, one of whom was Alicia and the other one about 9 years old, they were held by the police. They had a black standing fan, hardcover notebooks, 2 cases of pencils and juices that them thief from the school. It was also found out that they had pry opened the window and entered the school. Their parents were called in and Alicia, she was charged for breaking and larceny. The other one will be placed before the court on a charge of child in need of care and protection. Now, if these 2 had gotten away, if the police were not just in time to hold them, can you imagine who it is that this community would be blaming for this crime? Certainly not this female and her partner in crime. Officers, job well done. In this report, the Senton police, they have arrested and charged a 43-year-old Mason for housebreaking and larceny. His name is Rickland James, but he's popularly known as Richard. Richard is living at Top Road in the Sentons Bay area of Senton. The allegation is that a man in his mid-50s, he's doing some construction work on a house he owns at Davis Street in the Sentons Bay area. That house is unoccupied. On Friday night, May 23, about 7 o'clock, the man, he securely locked up the house and went away. When he returned a few days later, it was realized that the house was broken into. Hoodlums used implements to cut off a padlock on the back door and entered. Once inside, them thief a jackhammer, shovels, trowels, hammers, handsaws, screwdrivers, paints and buckets, all valued at over 300,000 Jamaican dollars. As a result, a report was made to the police who commenced investigations. Last week, the police, they received intelligence that it was Mason Richard who broke into the house and thieved the items. As a result, the police, they obtained a search warrant and they went to his house. The tools were found in Richard's house. As a result, they were seized and Richard, he was taken into police custody. The tools were positively identified by the homeowner and Richard, he was charged, so he'll be facing a judge shortly. In this report, on Sunday, October 8, 2023, I carried a report. It was about an incident that took place the previous afternoon. Saturday, October 7, 2023, about 6 o'clock. It took place at Whitehall in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. I reported that a guy, his name is Orlando Scott, but he's popularly known as Popsy. Popsy is now 27 years old and he lived at Whitehall in Negril. Popsy, he was involved in a relationship with a 22-year-old female and on that afternoon, he rode up to her home on his bike and approached her. He then started accusing her of cheating on him and there was an argument. Popsy, he then pulled a gun from his waistband and pointed it at the female and threatened to kill her. The female, she ran inside the house and hid. Popsy, he then fired one shot into her black 2013 Toyota Crown motor car that was parked in the yard, damaging the glass of the left front passenger door. The female's 54-year-old father, who was outside and saw what was happening, he approached Popsy. Popsy, he then opened gunfire, hitting the father to the right side of his head. He then made good his escape in the area on his motorcycle. The father, he was transported to the Savannah Lamar Hospital by the Negril paramedics team where he was treated and admitted. He survived the attack and was subsequently released from hospital. Popsy, him take himself from Negril and he went to hide out in another parish. But on Monday, June 16, the HRS police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid in the HRS area and Orlando Scott, also known as Popsy, he was held by the police. He was later transported to the parish of Westmoreland where he was charged, so he'll be facing the courts shortly. In this next report, on Wednesday night, June 11, about 9 o'clock, two homeless men in their 60s, they had an argument in the HRS market. One was Andrew Downer and the other one was Howard Garden. This argument, it led to a fight, and it is said that Andrew, he used an object to hit Howard in his head, causing a wound which bled. Howard, he punched Andrew to his upper body, causing him to fall on the ground, hit his head and fell unconscious. The police, they were called and they transported both men to the Centersby Hospital where Howard, he was treated and subsequently released. Andrew, he was admitted in a serious condition and he was diagnosed with a serious brain injury. He remained in hospital in a serious condition. Yesterday, Saturday, June 21, Andrew, he was taken to Elite Diagnostic in Draxall in the parish of St. Ann by the hospital ambulance where he did a CT scan, and this scan showed that he was bleeding from the right temporal lobe. He was taken back to the Centersby Hospital where he died about 3:30 in the afternoon whilst undergoing treatment. Investigations are continuing. The mayhem. This one, it took place yesterday afternoon, Saturday, June 21, about 3:30. It took place at Orange Bay in the parish of Hanover. Now, what we're learning is that a man who is usually on the street, his name is Junior Donaldson, but some persons called him Likklehead or Bunty. He had an address at Bamboo Top in the Marchtown area and Orange Bay housing scheme in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that Bunty, he was standing along a section of the Orange Bay main road when he was approached by a guy who started to push him. That guy's name is Kemar Gayle, but he's popularly known as Chicken. Chicken is 27 years old and he's living at Orange Bay in Hanover. We are told that after pushing Bunty, Chicken, he walked away, but he returned shortly thereafter and he started behaving in a boisterous manner towards Bunty. Chicken, he then picked up a piece of wood and he used it to give Bunty a serious blow to his chest. Bunty, he fell to the ground, holding onto his chest. When persons realized what was happening, they attacked and then beat Chicken, who was trying to flee the area. The police, they were called, but by the time they arrived, Bunty, he was DEAD. Chicken, he was handed over to the police with injuries to his head and other parts of his body. He was taken to the Noel Holmes Hospital where he was treated and admitted under police guard. The mayhem. In this report, the St. Catherine North Police, they have named two persons of interest re the shooting death of that guy on your screen. His name is Ricorior Moore, but he was popularly known as Papa. Papa was 20 years old and he lived at Quarrel in the parish of St. Catherine. Reports are that Friday night, June 20, Papa, he was shot and killed near to his home at Quarrel where hoodlums attacked him. The police, they have since released that a guy known as PZ and another one known as Ren, both of Quarrel addresses. They need to come in and speak to them. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. So remember that after this report, I'm going to be speaking to a father-in-law, his daughter-in-law, 2 of her children, and 3 others. They were killed in a crash in Florida yesterday. Stand by for that. But in the final report for today, I carried a report on Thursday, June 19. It was about an incident that took place early in the morning, about 2 o'clock at Clover's Tavern at Likkle Street in the Limal area of St. Ann. Now, this is what we are learning. That man on your screen, his name is Kenyatta Anthony Davis, but he was also known as Frass. On September 8th, coming up, Frass, he will be celebrating his 42nd birthday. Frass is not originally from the parish of St. Ann, but he has been living in the Content District area of the parish for about 20 years now. We are learning that Frass, he was a jovial person who, whenever he visited that particular bar, he would either walk with money to buy a flask of rum or he would carry a flask of rum with him. Wednesday night, Frass, he went to the bar and he carried a flask of rum. He bought a chaser and persons in the bar, they started drinking from that flask. One of the persons who drank from that flask was a guy named Leroy Burrell, but he's popularly known as Fry. Fry is 37 years old and he's living at Top Higgintown in the parish of St. Ann. So Fry, Frass, and others, they were drinking, listening to music and having a jolly good time. But at minutes after 11 o'clock, an argument started between Fry and Frass, and this is the cause of that argument. Frass was an Alkaline fan, and according to him, there is no other artist better than Alkaline. As a matter of fact, we are told that Frass, he was planning on attending Alkaline's show next week, Saturday in Trelawney. It is said that Fry, he said that another artist named Jamal Dunce is better than Alkaline. So this caused a heated argument between the two of them. That argument quashed down, but about 2 o'clock Thursday morning, when the bar was in the process of closing up, both Fry and Frass, they started arguing again. It is said that both Fry and Frass, who were tipsy of the rum that Frass brought to the bar, they started to fight. Frass, he broke a bottle and Fry, he pulled a ratchet knife and stabbed Frass 3 times to his neck. Frass, he fell to the ground and Fry, he made good his escape. Frass, he died as a result, and we are told that Frass, he died with the broken bottle in his hand. On Friday, June 20, Fry, he gave himself up to the police, and he has since been charged for the offense of murder, so he'll be facing a judge shortly. The mayhem continues, and now, as promised, listen this.
Sir Wayne.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, how you do, man? My boy, afternoon. My condolences. Me, you are going, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. It's crazy as it is, but we're trying to fight through it.
So, I'm trying to read through, but what does it happen?
Okay. So, as it is, she was allegedly trying to overtake like 3 cars, and then
Who was trying to overtake the 3 cars?
that's my daughter-in-law.
Yes. So let me get this correct. She was driving she was driving what?
She was driving the Honda Tucson.
Yeah, the Honda Tucson. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And there were 5 other persons in it?
And 5 other people in the car with her.
The 5 other
And
persons. The 5 other persons were who?
2 of them, one of them was her sister,
Yes.
and one was her cousin.
Yes.
The other 3 were a 3-year-old, 10 months old, and a 4 months old.
And wow.
Yeah.
What's the name of your daughter-in-law?
Her name was Koisha Anderson. She never take her married name.
Oh, Koisha Anderson.
Yeah.
How old she was?
I think she was probably about 30, somewhere there. She wasn't too old.
And she was living in the state of Florida?
Yeah.
So the children are the other for her and the other 2 persons?
Yes, the 3-year-old and the 10 months old was hers.
Okay, yes.
And then the 4-month-old was for her other sister, her younger sister.
Yes. And this took place last night?
Yes, it took place yesterday around 3 to 4 o'clock.
Oh, yesterday afternoon, about 3 to 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they are saying that she attempted to pass several vehicles by entry. Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
So she was traveling along State Road 60, or she was trying to re-enter. Okay.
No, she was on the right.
Yes.
And then she tried to re-enter back on the road.
Yes.
But with these trailers now, tractor trailers, they don't ease up for you. Even if they see you in the mirror, they will not ease up.
Yes.
Technically, she run out of road and she tried to cut back in. And basically, the trailer just hit her and then the car engulfed in flames. And everybody was obliterated.
So all 6 persons died.
All 6 persons died on the scene.
Whoa. So the other 2 persons are from Jamaica?
Yes, they're all from Jamaica. The family is from Kingston, Jamaica. The babies, they're from here. They were born here.
Born there, yes. So, Sir Wayne, how is the family, your son and how everybody taking it?
Well, right now, he's like, he trying to play tough. And as he and I, not too long, was talking, this thing kind of came on us in like sheets. Sometimes you're thinking about this one and, the tears fall and you think about the next one and, So right now it's hard. I just finished with the mother. She's taking it so hard.
Yes.
A lot of people is trying to, get her to at least she can't stop crying.
Yes.
We're trying to, so just prayed with her and everything like that and let her know we need her.
Yes.
I remind her that, we are just stewards of God's children. Yes. And He doesn't tell us when He wants them back. He just takes them. So we have to still find a way to trust Him and believe in Him. Mm-hmm. We can never give Him.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa. So any other children involved? She had any other children?
She had the 2 girls that died and 1 son. So just the son remained alive.
Whoa. So it's 6 females who died in the accident?
No, the 2 little babies, the 2 youngest babies, they were boys.
Oh, the 2 younger ones are boys. Okay. And the other 2 females are persons who we are familiar with?
Yes, the sister. Yeah, I know of the sister and her baby.
Yes.
they're a very tight knit family, and you know everybody in the area loved them. I mean, right now you go there and you see guys that are tough guys, thugs guys. They're there crying, you know.
Yes. Wow. Well, I tell you, just offer my condolences to your son and the rest of the family. But boy, really sorry to hear. You know, really sorry to hear. You know, yeah, man. I'm really. I'm looking at the photos of her and the children. Really nice. Why I tell you?
Right.
Yeah.
Think about it. She should have never been in that rented car because, you know, I gave my son my truck.
Yes.
Which my truck is like a tank. I gave this take my grandkids where they going to whatever.
Yes.
But she wants to get in the car, rent the car. She and her sisters. So they leave out before her husband, and then when he was driving by, he saw the blazing fire, the smoke, but they started to reroute traffic.
Yes.
But he never knew it was his family there.
So the video I got was actually your son driving towards it. I got a video with. I'm wondering if it's him going towards it.
I don't know.
Okay. Yes.
He didn't know there was any accident until he went to the destination where they were going.
Oh, okay.
And then he's calling.
Oh, asking what? Oh, where they are? Yes.
And nobody in the car would answer. Nobody phone would answer.
Yes.
So, you know, her mother and everybody, they call it. So at 5 o'clock, they decided to call the Florida Highway Patrol to find if there was any stranded vehicle, given the description of the vehicle, any accident.
Yes.
The state trooper didn't necessarily give them much information, just took the information. And then they keep calling 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, my son received a call from the state trooper, in which the state meet him somewhere, in which now he had to recalibrate all what he had said before.
Yes.
Regarding the vehicle.
Yes.
And at that point, the Florida Highway Patrol confirmed that's the vehicle that was in it.
Wow. Boy, I tell you. Sir, just stay strong and my condolences once again. And boy, I tell you. Offer my condolences to the family. And we're going to let people hear about this. But my condolences and stay strong. And thanks for talking to me.
No problem.
All right, sir. All right, sir, Wayne. Bye-bye.
Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and KlLLNG TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them no out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man, I pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby, me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man, I dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah.